I know. I am way late to the Satisfactory party, but at least I'm here now, and I am well dressed, so that's a plus, right? If you were anything like me when you first got into this game, or if you're just getting into it now, you just kind of got into it, you started building, you had a blast, which rightfully so, you should have a blast. But there were a couple of things that I realized that, man, if I had known this when I first started, my life would have been so much easier. Into the meat of it, my space supervisor has reminded me that I am contractually obligated to tell you to not only subscribe, but to also hit the like button. Item number 1, turn off hold to sprint. Like in any other game, to sprint around, you gotta hold down left shift button, but there's no reason to be walking. There's no reason to be walking at all. Go into your options, controls, and then hold to sprint. Uncheck that. I already done that, of course. Uncheck that and enjoy running all over the place. The tactical slide. You might not need to slide into cover to not get shot in this game, but you still got plenty of places to slide. Under fences, under conveyor belts, just sliding for the sake of looking cool as you're moving about the factory. C key, C as in Charlie, is the key to hit if you want to impress your space supervisors with your awesome sliding skills. Number 3 is using foundations. If you're going to be power sliding all over the place, you want a nice smooth surface to slide on. You don't want to get grass stains and whatnot on your uniform. Also, it makes it a lot easier to build. If you're out messing around in the grass and hills and things like that, there's nothing to hook onto. There's no grid, and you get into all sorts of messy things. But if you slap down some cheeky foundations, all of a sudden you got a grid system to build on. Everything is nice and flat. It's amazing. Just do it. I didn't at first. You can, and then you can be better than me. At some point, you're going to build something that you don't want anymore, and you're going to need to delete it. And I wish I had found the mass delete a lot sooner than I did, because I deleted everything one by one, which is a long process. You're going to wait on each and every one. So simply, when you have the delete tool up, hold down left control and paint over the items you want to delete. And once you have painted over the items, simply just delete them all. Number 5 is the copy tool. I can't tell you how many times I built something, I left the construction menu, I went out to do something else, and then I needed to build something else. Back in the menu, looking for it, no more. Take out your construction tool, hit F like you're going to delete it or highlight something, click middle mouse button, and enjoy your copy. So when I first started building, once I finally got on the foundations, right, I tried to cram everything in as small of a space as possible. And I quickly realized you got to spread out. There is a lot of planet out there. There's a lot of areas where you can build. And they're not going to come and yell at you. Those little spiders at night, they're not going to yell. I mean, they're going to attack you, but that's not because you're taking their land. That's just because, you know, they're little angry spiders. So you spread out and you make sure that you have space where you can grow. You might think that right now your production line is only going to require 2 or 3 smelters. Well, later on, you might need 6 or 10 or who knows how many. So just stretch out. Take up some space. There's nobody gonna say anything if you do a little bit of capitalist manspreading. Besides, if you don't build a big sprawling base, where are you gonna go driving your tiny little French police car around? Lastly, go exploring. I didn't leave the little area where I built my base. I guess I was scared or something, but I was all about the building. And I realized that the world is full of stuff. You got wrecks like this, super important to find. There are hard drives in the wreck that you unlock. You can do all kinds of research, find new recipes, that sort of thing. And the world in itself is full of, I wouldn't call it wonder, but yeah. You know, big angry stuff that is not happy about you being out here. Oh. But once you take care of the big angry stuff, seriously, there's a lot of stuff to find. There are minerals out here that you got to locate. There's of course the whole research tree. Make sure you leave the base and get out there. It's a huge world. Go and explore it. Those are some of the things I wish I would have known before I started playing this game. If you have other tips and tricks that really just have helped you out but weren't maybe that easy to come across, feel free to drop them in the comments below. As always, appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much. Their content. Oh, it's just a guy hanging out. That's not... This is more boring than I thought it would be.
Egger. I can't. Oh my god! I was typing.